Sending it on down to Michael James for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first hit challenger, standing to my right, representing OCC. She hails from Brass City, CT. She is the OG Badass, Mercedes And her opponent, she hails from the Bloodbath Burlesque. She is the Countess of the Cabaret, and your reigning and defending Shine Champion, the Scarlet, Kelsey Raegan.
Kelsey Raegan did what many thought was impossible when she defeated Ivelisse at the WWN Super Show Uprising just a few months ago for that Shine Championship. Our official Larry Powers holding up the gold. But Mercedes Martinez, Ron, crazy to think. It was back at Shine 63 in the Detroit area, defeated Allison Kay. One night later, lost that Shine Championship to Ivelisse, of all people, at Shine 64. Of course, Ivelisse, as well as Mercedes Martinez, friends for a very long time, as well as when you really think about it, not just here in Shine, but really throughout the entire sport, there was that mutual respect, training together, wrestling together, winning championships together on.
They're wrestling stars. They're known internationally.
I mean, they held the tag team championships together for 434 days, but right now it is Mercedes Martinez, who you want to think of a word for Mercedes, it is intimidation. How many times in this match, in less than a minute, has she tried to intimidate our official?
That's all she does. Again, it's if you can even cast a little bit of doubt or fear in the mind of that referee, the advantage you gain, especially early on in the match. But look at just a ring general, so comfortable. She's more comfortable inside that ring, I guarantee you, than she is on the street. She belongs in the wrestling ring. We're lucky. I mean, we're lucky. I hate to see who she's representing, but we're lucky to have her here in Shine.
An absolute legend in our sport. Mercedes Martinez, 24 years in the sport, Ron. To have her back in Shine, I wouldn't have believed it. If you told me Mercedes Martinez is going to be wrestling in Shine, I would have been like, no way.
I couldn't even believe she was in the building last time.
Well, none of us could. Even more so could we not believe that she aligned herself with Las Sicarias. Of course, Las Sicarias banned from ringside as Kelsey Raegan tries to fight off Mercedes Martinez, and good for Kelsey because I think a superplex might be the end of things. Now, Ron, I do want to point one thing out. I think if you're watching, whoa, beautiful crossbody for the champion. If you're watching Shine Wrestling for the first time, what a lung blower and a backstabber. I mean, Kelsey's actually making the point I was about to make. Don't judge the book by the cover. Kelsey fights like a much larger person than she is. She takes beatings. We've watched her in bloody wars. We've seen her in death matches. I know you like those, I don't.
Yeah, she's not afraid, and it doesn't matter what you know. The landscape is when she gets in that ring. She don't care if it's canvas or glass. She'll bleed for this sport. She loves professional wrestling, but let's be honest. I think she enjoys pain too. But I know she's on the offense, but dangerously flying through the ropes, Trevin.
Look, so much energy as she comes in. Kelsey able to duck after going out and grabbing onto the head of Mercedes. It does hit the Bulldog, but as you said, all that momentum can't quite keep down the challenger. Of course, that is makeup on Kelsey Raegan, not blood, but got news, as you already said, blood happens, and it happens a lot.
Yeah, how about this referee tonight finding himself in just big time matches?
Two great officials, Larry Powers, Olivia Lyon, running things here on Shine as Kelsey Raegan trying for that tornado DDT and stopped. What a just knee to the gut of the champion. You made the point that Mercedes belongs in a ring and not on the streets, but I'm pretty sure Mercedes could beat the crap out of anybody on the streets if she wanted to.
I have no doubt, and I'm just enjoying watching her control the pace of this match. It's a gift that very few have. Beautiful. Look at that suplex, covered, but not hooking the leg. Mercedes kind of looking at the referee like she's surprised, but I know better. She takes the champion extremely seriously, but again, maybe play a little bit of mind games and, you know, you're not even important enough for me to hook the leg type. Ooh, look at that. Could like an abdominal stretch, but in a seated position.
Modified slightly, and you see right there that elbow into the ribs. You can't even breathe when you're like that, Ron, and it just hurts more and more. I think a lot of people don't understand. You can end up in a submission like this. You really can.
Just taking that, now pulling at her face, just tearing at the mouth.
Yeah, that part's unnecessary to say the least.
We end up seeing blood around that mouth after all with the viciousness of Mercedes, who hangs on to Kelsey Raegan, who's like a rag doll at this point, being thrown around. 2 count. Doesn't get any closer than that, folks. Kelsey Raegan, the champ, is in all kinds of trouble here, and Mercedes Martinez just putting all of her weight onto the chest and the throat. Kelsey Raegan.
You already talked about controlling the pace, and I think that's Mercedes Martinez. Ron, the entire time that Mercedes is in control, if she keeps the pace up, the champion Kelsey, what can Kelsey do? Well, attempting the sunset flip. Charging in and hits the Hurricanrana. But you see again, the point of controlling the pace, Mercedes slowing it down and hitting a hell of a knee.
Flush to the jaw. Big knee strike. Mercedes Martinez with a strut that would make fabulous Don Fargo proud. Beautiful. But again, I'm not one to second guess, especially from the bench, a veteran like Mercedes Martinez, but wasting some time here that I think the champion really seems to be in all kinds of trouble, Trevin. Could she finish her right now?
I expected Mercedes to be dominant in this matchup, but I didn't expect it to be this one-sided, and Kelsey could be out on her feet, well, was on her feet.
Fans getting behind the champion. Referee checking awfully close. His primary responsibility, Trevin, is the safety of these competitors, and I think their safety's in good hands, but Kelsey Raegan right now is just, I mean, she's completely out. It's not a matter of when, Trevin. I mean, how? What way is Mercedes Martinez gonna choose to finish off the champion who's just almost like defenseless on the canvas?
It would break my heart, I'm going to be honest. I know we're supposed to be unbiased to see Kelsey Raegan lose this title defense after just beginning a championship reign, but I mean, when you face somebody like Mercedes Martinez, it's an uphill battle. It's a battle that you don't have a lot of, no matter how hard you try to prepare, you don't have a lot of ability to understand what it's going to feel like when you're getting beaten like this. And in this case, Kelsey didn't prepare, and neither did Mercedes, but Mercedes is a veteran, 24 years in the sport. You can tell Mercedes right now she's going to wrestle anybody. I don't think she'll be nonplussed.
No, she's ready.
Or she will be nonplussed, should I say. Conversely, Kelsey Raegan, no insult to Kelsey, I don't know if she's the same.
No, it's again, when you're looking at the champion just sacrificed so much to get to the top, but I mean, this early in your run and you're in there with Mercedes Martinez? I mean, it's like, again.
And a poke to the eye. So not only is Mercedes a physical beast with tons of experience, but she's bending the rules here.
Well, she just bent them just a little bit. Not sure she's willing to break. Well, grinding across the bridge of the nose and the eyes. Look at this punishment.
You can't defend yourself.
No.
The way that Kelsey's down there, she's just getting hit with all of these strikes, the forearms to the face. There's no defense. Could be a knockout. 2 count, and again a 2 count. Almost a defiant kick out from Kelsey Raegan, but you pointed out before that Kelsey, or should I say Mercedes, wasn't hooking the leg, but you saw the weight on the shoulders, the way that was being done, and the pain on the arms, Ron, as you understand.
Yeah, it's you're in there with somebody that technically is gifted, but sometimes chooses to be a bully. And that's what I think we're seeing, just proving physically. Hold on, roll up.
And it was a great counter there to save the day for the moment, but Mercedes able to quickly recover, picking up the champion again. Mercedes Martinez, of course, known for a Fisherman Buster pinfall.
Seeing the upper body strength on Mercedes was just relatively easily able to pick up Kelsey, but now Raegan has turned the tables, the champion, trying to take control.
And caught again by the challenger. Mercedes Martinez is just a beast, but maybe Kelsey Raegan's gonna finally create some separation. Can't believe it. How the hell did Kelsey pull that off with the kick as well after the Samoan? The pin, no.
Showing why she is the champion, because it looked like mere moments ago that was it for Kelsey Raegan, but now somehow has found herself back in control of this match. She's taken a hell of a lot of punishment, Trevin.
We talked about it. It is what Kelsey Raegan knows how to do. She can take punishment, she can dish punishment, and the champion's heading to the top. And it's a beautiful moonsault. Is it enough to put away the challenger? And I think, oh, here we go, leg hooked. Oh,
No. I think she was a little out of position on that lateral press. Again, she's been...
Ooh, Ron, did you just see that? Kelsey tried to walk over Mercedes Martinez heading back into the corner, just got caught and tossed.
Big mistake by the champion, and
it really was. The first moonsault, she went around her, well executed the second, heading back in, and the challenger, the veteran, saw it coming, has caught the champion, and Ron, this is bad. Oh, might as well be an execution.
bullseye. Beautiful kick right to the face and setting her up. Are we looking at a new champ? No.
Critical moment, escaping, roll up, but not enough to put away Mercedes. Still signs of life from Kelsey Raegan, and the official just got taken out.
Leveled to the delight of the fans. Hold on a second.
And inside of the ring could be a pinfall. Outside of the ring right now, you got Las Sicarias, the tag team champions, are trying to charge in. I'll get it out. We have an official out there. She's trying to stop them. I know our cameras are trying to catch this. And the official just chased back Las Sicarias. And now, in fact, the second official who's been trying to watch for Las Sicarias is in the ring.
Total bedlam at the OCC Road House. Beautiful moonsault.
Moonsault connects, and is she trying it again? And we talked about it earlier, doing that step over. Caught again by Mercedes. I think in the moment it's tough when you've been beaten like that. But Ron, ultimately, we may be a hair away. If Mercedes hits this, we've got a new Shine champion. Good God!
You could count to 100, Trevin.
A dominator from the heavens. This is it, new champion. Ring the bell. Wait, Ron, the second official saying that Kelsey Raegan got the shoulder up, and I'll be honest, Ron, I kind of thought I saw the shoulder in the moment too, and the officials are arguing right now. The official Larry Powers, who had been in the match until getting hit with the forearm, saying, I saw the shoulder get up. And Olivia Lyons saying, I counted the pin. I was the one there. And
hey, controversy. Referees, it's
a unique situation where really we had the second official watching for Las Sicarias anyway. But
yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words here, though.
What do you do here?
I don't know.
Seriously, what do you do here? One official says he saw a shoulder up. The other official says,
well, he's the official.
Was up before the 3 count.
Match continues.
You heard it. According to Michael James, Larry Powers said, look, I am the official. I saw the shoulder up, and all the Sicarias are out there. And is the match continuing? Oh, come on. Hitting with the freaking belt. Well, there you go. Yeah, the match is over now. The attack here.
Hey, comes the cavalry.
Lindsay Snow, Amber Nova coming out. It's chaotic here as we're wrapping things up. Absolute bedlam.
It's a pure sick brawl, Trevin.
We got even more ladies.
Here comes everybody.
Locker room is clearing here.
Crazy.
As we end Shine 82. Controversial ending to the Shine Championship match. Ultimately agreed that shoulder was up. Mercedes Martinez did not win the Shine Championship.
Hey, all hell breaking loose here, Trevin.
Of course, Mercedes frustrated, hitting the belt, and now here comes Mercedes charging in.
She's able to get away. She's like an uncaged animal.
Everybody's trying to get everybody inside of the ring.
There's only so many officials. How the hell do you, Trevin, go down there and restore some order, for God's sake.
What was that? That was one thing. This is not gonna stay like this. There you go. I saw it. Everyone saw it. She won. You saw it. Of course I saw it. That wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. Imagine how I feel. That championship was back in my hands. No offense to you, Evie, but it was back with us. With us where it belongs. I got screwed, and that referee's gonna get his day. He's gonna get his day. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Hey, yo. What the hell are you doing? Get!
No,
Come on, let's go. Yeah, you better